What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing the Razer Viper Ultimate. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts and opinions and whether or not I recommend it. So to start off with, we're going to begin with the shape. It is an ambidextrous mouse and it has side buttons on both sides of the mouse. So if you're right or left-handed, it would be perfect for you. You can also go into software, the Razer Synapse 3, in order to disable the side buttons if that's what you would like. So the shape, personally, I don't like the shape, and that's just because naturally I'm more of a palm gripper, and I think this mouse is very good if you're a fingertip user and a palm, not palm, claw grip user. So after using it for about like 3 or 4 days, I do like the mouse, but I think for the price point of $150, if you buy it with the charging dock, which I did, I just personally don't think it's worth it unless you're someone who, like I said, uses fingertip or claw grip. But yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a sound test. Personally, I don't really like the sound of the clicks. They just feel kind of mushy and not really as, clicky and tactile as I would like it to be. So here we go. And this is the DPI button on the bottom of the mouse so that you won't ever accidentally click it. And this is the on and off button for the mouse. And yeah, you have up to four presets with this mouse that changes colors, just to let you know which DPI you're on. This right here is a storage for the USB receiver. Let's get that out first. Yeah, so normally it would sit inside here, but I currently have it inside the charging dock, which you can use to extend the range of the USB if that's something you want to do. And the charging dock, let's talk about that. I absolutely hate the Razer Synapse software because of the fact that the lighting presets you do on this charging dock and on the mouse will only stay to that preset if you have the software open 24/7. And another annoying thing about this, so let's say you want to charge the mouse with the charging dock, which is obviously why you bought it. If you were to put the mouse on the charging dock, sometimes it doesn't always recognize it. For example, like right now it worked, but sometimes it doesn't charge. You have to do it, you have to pick it up at least, twice for it to notice that you're charging it. Right now it seems to be working fine, but it's just something to be aware of because this has definitely happened to me several times within only owning this mouse for about 3 to 4 days. Yeah, so like I said, the software, the actual interface is not too bad, but the fact that you have to have your software open 24/7 in order for the lighting effects to save is just really annoying. I also want to mention that the side buttons are very recessed into the frame of the mouse, making it honestly pretty difficult to press if you're not used to it. Took me a while to get used to it, and I still feel like, I'm not really that used to it. I personally just don't like it. Compared to my Model O, the buttons are a lot more pronounced and easier to press as opposed to the Razer Viper Ultimate. So that's another thing I don't like about it, and that's something that you should be aware of when you're thinking of purchasing this mouse. Yeah, it does have rubberized side grips on the side. It isn't as grippy as it may look, but it is a nice touch, and it definitely feels like it will last a long time compared to the regular plastic side. So my final opinion is that this is a good mouse if you have smaller hands or you fingertip or claw grip. But given the price point, I think this is only a mouse for very certain type of people who are willing to spend that amount of money for a result that you may or may not like. I say, yeah, it's worth a try if those like those claw grips and fingertip grip works for you. Then yes, this mouse is worth a try. Other than that, though, I don't personally recommend it. But yeah, that's my final opinion.